Hello everyone, Randy Tausig, Blue Core Leadership Lessons from the Cockpit. And I've got a few questions for you. First, does your leadership team speak the same language? And also, do you think that most of the time you're all on the same page? And finally, do you leave your weekly meetings with confidence that you have the clarity and the commitment for the actions that were agreed on in the meeting, and that you will be able to communicate that clearly throughout the organization? Well, that's what our subject is today. This is really important for the ability to sustain a business. And we're going to talk about that in the cockpit today, not only in the business environment, but we're going to talk about and show you how that's so critical in the aviation arena. I look forward to speaking with you soon.
317 Charlie Delta ground, you're cleared to the Manassas Airport as filed. On departure, fly heading 360, maintain 1,600, expect 6,000 minutes after. Departure is on 119.65, squawk 3746.
Okay, 317 Charlie Delta cleared to Manassas as filed on departure 360 on the heading 1,600 and then 6,000 in 10 minutes, 119.65 on departure and 3746 on the squawk.
7 Charlie Delta, read back correct, date is November current.
Got November, 7 Charlie Delta. We'll get back to you with taxing in a minute. Okay, there we go. I'm going to explain this when we get in the air, but we got this in the system.
Pilot place, ready for taxi November.
Welcome back to the cockpit. We're talking about having your own unique, clear language. We have that in aviation. We definitely have that in business. You heard the clearance that I got. I had put in a flight plan, and then I got a clearance with very specific things to make sure that air traffic control and me were on the same page. And what's interesting is you might have heard that clearance and not understood most of it, if not all of it, because it's not your language. But we understand it as pilots. We're taught that language, and we're also taught what to expect in the order to expect it. I repeated back to the controller what I heard, and they listened to make sure it was what they gave me. Here we are again, a new day, a new flight, but we are going to continue this conversation about the importance of speaking the same language. If we have the same language, our communication is more precise, and that gives us a higher probability of being on the same page. If you're running your business on a EOS, for example, there are very specific things that come under this umbrella of same language. Things like a level 10 meeting, a very specific type of meeting that is powerful, it's tight, it's focused. We talk about goals, which are annual priorities, or rocks, which are 90-day priorities. We even have a concept called GWC, which is really when we're making sure that we've got the right person in the right seat. GWC stands for get it, want it, have the capacity to do it. So the more that we speak the same language, the less chance of confusion or disconnect. And that's why we think it's so important to have your own language in your business to help the leadership team and the rest of the company stay on the same page. So a few questions from the cockpit. What are some examples of unique or same language used in your business? And have you ever experienced a time where there was confusion or mistakes because a language wasn't used or it was used improperly? And finally, how do you educate your employees on your unique language and make sure that they know how to apply it? Would love to hear from you, as we always do, because your input is really what makes these leadership lessons more powerful. Until next time, I hope you continue to learn and be excited about your business, and we'll continue to build our businesses together with another leadership lesson from the cockpit. Bye for now.
07 Charlie Delta, left turn near discretion, Alpha to the ramp, my frequency. Have a great night.
Okay, left turn here, Alpha to the ramp will stay with you. You have a good night as well, thanks.